Okay, hi, I'm Rolla.
And I'm Katie.
And today we're joined with Mr. Ryan, who is in charge of a lot of the tech side of things at BCS, which was including online chapel, and he also does a lot for the worship team.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
So I just mentioned some of it, but our first question is, what does your job at BCS include?
It involves a whole lot of aspects to it. I do online videos, so like your live streaming and your chapel videos or what have you. And then there's also the website, so website videos, curriculum, admissions videos, and working with BCS at home as well. And I oversee all the sound and the technical side of things of worship and events.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, so how many years have you worked at BCS? And what made you want to work there?
It kind of happened through a friend, good friend, Mr. Polsky, operations manager, facilities. He needed help around here because one of his guys wasn't able to come into work for a while from Mr. Carter. So then I came and helped out, and then it turned into other things, working here, doing all of the new lighting, new speaker system, new security system, and then it worked into full-time work at that point. And my background is I'm a journeyman master electrician, so I could help out with anything around here, and then it grew into other parts of it.
How long has that been since then?
2018.
Oh, okay.
2018, so.
Okay, our next question is, so you're kind of behind the camera a lot, working kind of behind things. So our question was, do you ever interact with students, and do you ever wish you interacted with students more because you're working in school?
I am behind the camera a lot, but I like helping students learn about everything behind the camera. So part of my role is to teach and to guide students into the knowledge of all the equipment that we're learning. So my interaction with them is brief, but it could definitely be more, and that's going to lead into more training opportunities and more, if they're interested in editing videos, I do that as well, so getting them involved in that as well, could be in the future as well.
So what is the best and worst part about your job in BCS?
I have nothing bad to say. Nothing bad to say about BCS because they're a great school, great organization, and a great, for myself, an employer. They're fantastic. I have nothing bad to say about them. The worst part of my job, being part of the media department and facilities. I do both now. Worst part would be when it snows and there's snow removal. So yeah, that's the worst.
Okay.
But the best part about it, it's the community.
Yeah.
The people I work with. I know one of your other questions was the people that I work with. Those are the people that I connect most with, and that would be the facilities team that I have grown to basically second home here. So they're like family. It's fantastic.
Okay, awesome. So that was our next question, so we can just skip right ahead. Your office is in the trailer.
It is.
Is there anything you want to mention about that trailer? Like, how is it working in there?
I will say it's fantastic working in there because it's kind of separated from the main building.
Probably quieter.
It is quieter. Yeah, and my office has a door on it, so then it could even be more quiet, which is fantastic in that way. And get some stuff done. Not always having people knock at my door, but it's good. The trailer is fun, and there's always some nice treats to be had over there if you ever want to come and visit.
Okay, so what are your hobbies like outside of school?
And then the next one's also how do you spend your free time, so you can kind of combine them into the same question.
My hobbies, I'm a musician, so I play the drums, and I also do run sound and media outside of work as well for my church. And we're very involved in our church. So if it's not being a part of church community groups or anything like that, it's being part of the worship team or part of the production team. So I spend a lot of time there. Hobbies would include fishing, outdoors kind of activities, that kind of stuff. Interests and things like that. Well, I have a family, been married for 15 years this year, and I have 4 kids. So
Big family.
big family. So it keeps me. That's where my free time goes. It goes into my family and my kids. I have 3 girls and 1 boy, and yeah, that's what keeps me busy.
Awesome. And then the last question, and you can choose how in depth you kind of want to go with it, but
Yeah.
what are the things you value the most in life and work, etc.?
Number 1, God. He's number 1, and I value spending time with family. Family is big, even extended family. If you want to go far in life, you go with your family. Like that's the number 1. Yeah, that's God and family. that's yeah, and hard work, because that gets you places. I wouldn't be here if I didn't have relationships that I put time and effort into. So yeah, those are the things: family, well, God, family, and relationships with the people around you.
Awesome. Okay, last question. How many piercings do you have, and do you want to get any more? Because
I've had many, but currently I have 4, and I've had 6 total.
Because when we were telling people we were doing this interview with you,
Yeah.
and we were trying to describe you, the question we got asked a lot was, is it the guy with the piercing? Which is why we included this question.
Yeah. No. I've had ears, and then these, and then everybody in the school is getting this one now for migraines.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a migraine, helps with migraines. And then I've had one on the side of my face, and then I've had my labret. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
But to answer your question, I'm always game to go get something else pierced, but I don't really have anywhere else I can go. So we'll see.
Awesome. Thank you so much. This is going to be uploaded on the BCS Instagram account. If you guys see Mr. Ryan in the hall, say hi.
Yeah.
He does a lot. This is on the Unspoken Voices of BCS, and he does a lot here. So, yeah. Yeah, bye.